God's decision not to let all humanity perish is due to his righteous nature. What I'm saying here is that if God will say, okay, for what you have done, you're going to pay for your sin, it is as good as wiping all humanity out. We could see that at the time when God said, okay, he regrets me that I've even created these people, you are still sinful. And he said, no, what, I'm going to wipe you all out with water. And he did that and he spared Noah. If God had not spared Noah, family, Ham, Shem, and Japheth, and there are wives, what could we, there will be no humanity again. So God could do that. But because of his love, because he felt like, what, I can't just let these people be extinct. I can't just destroy all these people. I need to, because that's the only way to pay for sin. God could choose to pay. In fact, he can decide not to even, he doesn't have to come and die for our sins, but he chose to do it. It's not really necessary that Christ should come and make atonement for our sin. It's not necessary. God could choose not to do that, but he chose to do it anyway. Why? Because of love. And so, because if you were going to pay for us, if we are going to pay for our sins, is as well as we going extinct. Because we see that if not for Noah, and we see that even when the children of Israel were sinning against God in the wilderness, God told Moses, let me just let these people go, and let me just raise another descendant through you. And Moses said, no, you can't do that. The people will say it's because you could not take them to where you promised them. That's why So we cannot pay for our sins. Humans are incapable of both paying for the punishment of their sins and being made right with God. Christ's optional atonement accomplished this for us. So we cannot pay for our sins. If we pay for our sins, even let's say we pay for our sins, that means we died. That itself will still not make us right with God. Because all that will do is just judgment for sin, not making us acceptable before him. Because what Christ did is not just to wash away our sins, but also to put us in a place where we can be acceptable to God. We can be justified. We can stand before him without guilt, and God can look at us and look at us as being sinless and worthy of him. That's the complete work of salvation.